Hey everyone, I'm back again. Um, right now it's 2:10 a.m. Um, which is the perfect time. It's the witching hour. Um, so our monument here, I think now's a really good time actually to go over some advanced tactics with the monument. So first thing I'm gonna do is if you remember in my first tutorial, I decided not to include the banana in the monument. But part of that was because I actually wanted to save it for later, and I didn't want to talk about this in the first video because I think it would be confusing for beginners. Um, because I think it would be confusing to people because I actually showed one of my friends the tutorial video that I made, and he said, "Oh, if you think everything's too organic, why are you adding a banana?" Well, I didn't add the banana. The banana it's here for well, we're gonna add it now, right? But after the monument has aged, and we can see that if we start looking at um, the citizens, so to speak, and let me get some light on, right? So if we look at some of these citizens, we can actually see that they've grown quite a bit. I've just been funneling it out onto here. Um, I actually probably, yeah, let's actually do that. So if you take some of these metal parts right here, you can actually store up a charge on them. So these should store up a charge, and then instead of having to touch this every 5 minutes, I can just come by and touch this every hour. So that's a partial solution. Um, and so I think we could start doing some advanced techniques with the banana here because the banana has a very interesting sweep to it. If we just look down it like this, which is the typical way, you can see that sweep. That's crazy, just the way that it curves like that. So, actually what I can do is I can take this banana, I could place it as if they were horns in front of me, and I were ready to gore this monument. I were ready to say, "Yes, monument, I want to kill you." And I'm going to place it like this, and if we take this viewpoint now, we can see that it's the bananas kind of mark the end of our field of view here, so we're not going to go past the banana. We're not going to go past the banana. And that's a new perspective. You can look at it. Another way I like to use the banana is if you just hold it, it's a little bit cooler than your skin is, so you can kind of you feel like, oh, like maybe there's a bit of a differential here, and you actually can hold it. And if you hum to yourself, I think at the right frequency, which should be around 180 hertz, we'll start to feel a kind of interaction between the banana and the monument that we've made here. And the way I calculated the 180 is usually if you're going to be doing it, it's going to be 180 because the banana curves are standardized. The monument can change, but because the banana curves are standardized, the only thing it matters on is the banana curve. The monuments resonate at all frequencies. Some better than others, but the only one that's going to matter is the frequency that the banana resonates at. Otherwise, we wouldn't care, because the monument could do anything, right? So it's really about the banana. So this curve right here, we can see it starts out pointing in this direction, right? And then where does it come? It comes pointing in this direction, right? Right. Let's take a look at that again. Starts pointing in this direction. Okay. So we could even call this up, north. And it ends pointing east, right? East, towards the east coast. So that would be a turn of 90 degrees. But since the banana can be flipped onto its side, and this is actually different, right? Right? So think about it. If we had this to begin with, this banana is different from this banana. Because so this went from pointing north to going to east. When we flip this over, now what's happening? We're going south and then we're going east, right? So I want to make that clarification. That's why we're doing 180, because 90 degrees here, north to east, 90 degrees here, south to east. And these are different. North to east is a right turn. South to east is a left turn. These are different conformations. You can't say it's the same banana. If they were the same banana, then it would just be 90. But it's not, because we can flip it over. It's symmetrical. So I'm going to try that out now. So I'm going to hold the banana, and I'm going to hum at around 180 hertz. And we're going to see how that is. So I actually wasn't able to feel it that strongly there. I think it's because our monument is lacking a little bit. So we're gonna go find some new materials for our monument here. Yeah. It's necessary sometimes. Sometimes you fuck up, and you just have to keep on going. It's hard sometimes. You fuck up and you just keep fucking up. So we're gonna get something for our monument. I'm thinking one of these Rice Krispies because they're pretty good. And these will give it kind of like a chickpea feel, like a bird. Right. So let's try and place these guys. So we already have one on the left side, one in the middle. Now we need one on the right side. See? Now you're starting to get it. Now you're starting to understand the principles of balance, of curves. And we're actually just going to organize these so that they are in like a pyramid kind of form. Doesn't have to be perfect, of course. It can kind of be like something like this, right? Right. So now we see we have them on the left and the right side. And I think maybe because this one on the left side here, I know I said it didn't depend on the monument, but I think it was because the monument was unbalanced. I was assuming a balanced monument. So I think this one was actually unbalanced a little bit, and it was hard to tell because I assume I had balanced out the right side with the pseudoephedrine. But it's possible that this toilet paper here is having some dampening or damping effects. So it could be attenuating some of the frequencies coming up from higher up. So this actually isn't reaching down to balance with the lower part. So let's give it another shot. Yeah, I can definitely start to feel that. And I'm actually not that skilled at it, so I'm just gonna leave it there. But that's how you can start communicating with your monument, not just praying to it in one direction, but actually having a two-way conversation. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you have any methods, tips, or tricks that you'd like to share. Leave them down in the comments below. And thank you for watching.